Hi everyone, welcome to our Just Cause 4 series here at Release Fire. So I'm going to be taking you through the map in the game, and it is absolutely huge. And I'm currently perched at the southern tip of the Island of Solis, which is the location for the game. So you can see I'm just right down the bottom here. And I've got this entire mass of land in front of me. But it takes ages to travel through it, so I'm going to give you a bit of a whistle-stop tour of the entirety of the map through the medium of the wingsuits, but I'm also going to show you the main functions that you can do in the game. So you can see there, hovering over the location, that is how you essentially do the fast travel. You request travel, and I'll show you that in action a little bit later on in the game. But you can also see that you've got this kind of like red outline on your main area, and this is your front line. And you essentially expand outwards by taking new areas, by building up squad reserves. And you can see I've got enough squad reserves to be able to take Recolada, but I need to do the mission in Recolada to be able to unlock it. So I can't really do a great deal as of yet. So I've got quite a few little missions to take on. So I thought I'd show you the map before I get into them all. Now, like I said earlier, it is a huge map, but you won't really get a sense of scale until you see me flying around in the wingsuit. But it kind of goes all the way up and around here, and there's loads and loads of locations to take, and I have only taken a small subset of them. It just keeps on going all the way down and around here, so you can see it's going to be one mammoth ride. And it's going to be a huge amount of fun with the wingsuit that I've got, which is the Black Hand Skyrider wingsuit, which has got a rocket pack strapped to the back, which means I can fly around pretty much unimpeded and never have to land. So I just need to kind of give it a boost, and you can see in the bottom right hand corner my kind of bar moving upwards and filling back up again, and essentially you just kind of keep churning through that, which will let me do the entire trip in the wingsuits. So ordinarily the wingsuits, like you slowly descend to the ground essentially, but with the Skyrider, which is kind of one of those pre-order perks, but I think you can like DLC it as well. I can just keep boosting, which is amazing, and it should give you a really good sense of scale in terms of this mammoth map. So I've only just gotten off the very tip of the island at the moment, and you can see kind of like the entire landscape opening out in front of me. And you know, you could land down there, you can go swimming in the water, you can go swimming on the sea, you can go onto the beach. You've got that kind of like huge kind of cliff coming out of nowhere. It looks really cool, and I kind of really like the way the developers have put together the draw distance. Yes, there's an element of pop-in every now and again, kind of in the distance, but in general, it just looks amazing. It's just one lovely looking game and a hell of a lot of fun. Just to kind of like sky ride around in the Skyrider. So I'm just going to head on down and around here. There's a little airport ahead, and my plan is to give you a bit of a demo of all the different landscapes and all the kind of crazy stunts you can do in the game, like that. Which, gotta be honest, that was just a massive fluke. I should have crashed. But there you go. You can see the first of the airports, and there's a few cool missions to do there. And still, I've not even scratched the surface of this map. Now, I'm not going to talk all the way through this. I'm just going to let you appreciate a lot of it and just sort of chip in with a little bit of extra info as I go. You can see here that was one of the missions that I've still got to do there. I'm going to head on over to a city which is up in the distance, and then I'm going to head inland to the location that you start in the game before heading up into the mountains and the snow. And then beyond that, we've got some deserts and the beach on the other side of the Island of Solis. And then I'm going to head down south where there is the capital city, which I'm going to show you as well. So buckle up, guys. This is going to be a slow tour of the island. So you've got some cool kind of islands, some beachy islands poking up out of nowhere. And like literally, as with everything in the game, you can go anywhere, and you can swim, you can walk, you can fly. It's just this massive sandbox playground, which I'm loving. And here's the city. Here is the city, the first of the cities that we came up against. It looks pretty cool. Just gonna fly on up to see the, there's like a little stadium there. And then, I'm gonna show you the whole like concept of you can just go anywhere and wingsuit up to the top of that skyscraper over there. Okay, so I've given myself enough of a boost to be able to get to the top of the skyscraper. So now I'm gonna get into parachutes to be able to zip on down to it. And there's like a bit of a learning curve with all the different ways you can move around the island. But it really does all become pretty second nature once you get used to it. Just wanted to make sure I landed there, okay? It wouldn't have been good. Pretty second nature. Crash. And then kind of like you can just look around. You've got the entirety of that backdrop behind us, which is where I've come from. And then jump straight back into the wingsuit and carry on the journey. So next up, I'm going to be heading inland, and I'm aiming for kind of the first settlement that you come to, which is this, it's kind of like a bridge city. So it's up in the middle. It's just up ahead now, but you can see kind of like this is where the front line is, and you can see there's battles raging in the background. And it's a bit more like tropical rainforest mountains. So just coming up on the bridge now. Blasting on down. Love this wingsuit. Oh, and there it is. So this is essentially like a bridge, a city in a bridge, or a town in a bridge. Loads of people have built their houses on the bridge. Pretty dangerous. It's not the best plan. I don't think property value is big on the agenda here. Although, like, it would be a cool place to live. Okay, that's the bridge. Let's fire back out. Wingsuit time. Nice. And that kind of like just shows how easy it is, especially with this wingsuit in all fairness, to kind of move around. Now, the fast travel's kind of cool, and I'll get into that a little bit later, but I'm just going to head up into the to the snowy hills here. You can see kind of, I can't unlock this, even though I've got enough squad reserves. You can't unlock that line, that dotted line behind you. You've kind of got to go work your way around to it. So that's just another thing to bear in mind when you're thinking of the map. And then you've got Operation Iapa, which is a big part of the story. So I'm not going to spoil that for you too much, but it is currently locked. Can't go anywhere near it. And you can check out the rest of my walkthrough to be able to see how that fits into the opening parts of the story. Okay, getting up into the snowy mountains now. Just blasting on through. Still looking stunning. There is Project Iapa. It's like this huge super weapon that you can't get anywhere near. So you've got to unlock all the other areas to make your way up to it. But it does look cool. Just blasting over the snowy mountains. Oh, and then you've got like ice lakes, freezing lakes. You could just like completely plunge down into it. Go for a swim in the lake. You're fine. He's fine. Rico Rodriguez. Nothing stops him. Almost literally nothing. He is very difficult to kill. And then you can just blast yourself back out into the parachute, into the wingsuits, and then yeah, keep firing. Make it to the top of this mountain. I think this is one of the like tallest peaks in the game. And you get to go for a little march in the snow. A bit like God of War. Okay, so next up I'm aiming for this deserty area over here. So just going to set a marker so I know where I'm aiming for. And then, yeah, blast off from the top of the mountain again. Project Iapa on the left. Deserts on the right. Let's go. Nice. Okay, the sun's up. It is getting hotter. And you can see the opening parts of the desert landscape. We've literally got it all in this game. So, there's a bridge. Obviously, wingsuits equals flying under the bridge. With a very low-lying sun in the distance. Looks so cool. This is by far, like, probably one of the tamer stunts in the game. And there's loads of stunts for you to do as well, all dotted around the map. And that's the deserts. There you go. No, it's a desert. There's not much to do in a desert. Just kind of wander around the sand. Right. Now, I'm just going to head on over to the kind of like northwestern tip of the island. Just show you what that looks like, flying under here. Okay, so here we go, coming to the edge of the island. And that has taken me around about 35 minutes. Okay, just going to touch on down on this side. Splash around in the sea. Island of Solis. It is huge. 35 minutes of flying. Made it over. And the wingsuit doesn't go huge fast, but if you drove, I kind of think it would be a hell of a lot slower. We would be talking like an hour of solid driving to get from one side to the other, maybe. Okay, let's get back on the road, or back to the skies. Gonna jet off and aim for the capital city, which is way, way down south. So that's probably going to be another, like, I don't know, maybe half an hour. We've got like some kind of quarry thing there. And the city is just down here. Here we go. Distrito capital. Set a waypoint. Okay, so got some kind of crazy looking building on the right hand side as I'm heading south. Just thought I'd show you what it looks like. It's got this weird kind of globe on it. It looks amazing. Definitely going to smash that up later. Okay, that's where that is. This thing here. No markers. Okay, let's get going. Let's keep going. Keep this party going. There's a plane going past. Okay, I've been flying so long, it is now nighttime and I'm coming into the capital city. Oh, nice. Nice reflection of the moon. You could just do this. If this is all the game was, it'd still be pretty cool. Probably wouldn't play it as much, but still. It's like the swinging in Spider-Man. So much fun. Just getting around the place. Oh, I think I can see some wind turbines down here. Definitely heading down to fly through the blades. It's gonna be cool. Come on, Wingsuit, you can do it. Cool, nice. Nice, loving this. Okay, and here's the capital city. Looking pretty impressive. Great lighting effects. Oh, we got another stadium here. Okay, so I didn't go into the last stadium, so I'm going to try and fly into this one. Show you that you can just easily touch down. As soon as I get close enough, kind of exit wingsuits and drop on in. Oh, it looks like a football stadium, I think. Makes sense. Feels like South America. And then you just essentially grapple down to the ground pretty safely. Now, I just need to work out how I'm going to get out of this place. It looks pretty high. Huh. This could take a while. Okay, come on. Grapple on up. This has got to be it. Come on, Rico, you can do it. Oh. Okay, maybe I've got enough height. There's wingsuits. Keep your fingers crossed. Accidentally fired a missile. I'm away. Okay, the last job is to land on the crazy tall building over there in the middle of the city. in the middle of the night, full wingsuits all the way around the island. That was a hell of a lot of fun. Just need to get enough heights. And then when I get close enough, I can hit up the parachutes and try and grapple on in. Just want to get to the tip. Stand on the tip and look out at my handiwork. Come on. Here we go. So you can grapple and move around with the parachute, which works well. Ah, but this does not work well. Hanging upside down, that's not going to help me. I want to get right on the tip. Okay, we've got to go around. Come on, Rico, you can do it. You can do it, fella. Okay. Just slowly maneuvering up. Bear with me, guys. This is all integral to the map. Honestly. Okay, just going out on the parachutes. Spin back around. So that's the whole parachuting, grappling up. A bit more. I think. Yeah. I think I've done it. Okay, so there you go. The Island of Solis. That is the map in its entirety. Pretty much. And you can see in the distance there's a tornado raging, which is kind of like a big part of the game. There's this kind of like easy, crazy weather mechanic. So hey, maybe I'll fly on over to that. I can't show you the entirety of the map and tease a tornado at the end without giving you a bit of a demo of it. So I'm going to fly in and fly around the tornado.
We'll find the console that gives easy
Here it is.
control of the facility.
It looks not as cool as I was hoping.
Here we go.
Am I in it? Am I in the tornado? Nearly. Okay. Just going to spin on around. Come on, Rico. Spin it around. We've got a tornado to ride. How he isn't toast, I don't know. He's literally indestructible. Okay, just arcing on in. This is going to be one epic destruction end to my little run through of the map of Solis. Nice. Back in the wingsuit, crashing down to death. There you go, tornadoes. So that's the map done and dusted, and you can see that by traveling all around, all of the locations that I've come near to are now unlocked for me to fast travel to. So yes, it took me the better part of 45 minutes to be able to make it all around, but now I can pretty much fast travel anywhere I want to go to, which is going to save me loads of time in the game itself. So I kind of massively recommend doing your own little kind of wingsuit journey for yourself, because you should then be able to like just do a bit of fast travel, get a flight over, and I'll just show you what that looks like before I sign out. You essentially drop on in out of a plane. Here we go, and that's it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. That is the map. That is everything covered. Hopefully it helps you out, and if it does, drop us a like below. You can also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already with the links on the left-hand side, and you can hit that bell button if you want to get notifications for all of our videos as they come out. You can check out the rest of our series for Just Cause 4 with the links on the right-hand side. Leave any comments you got below, and I will catch you next time.